Hey everybody, welcome to the Monday Kickoff call. I hope you're prepared and ready to have a wonderful, wonderful week. I hope you get an opportunity, since it's Thanksgiving week, to spend some time with family and friends. If you're not traveling, hopefully you can connect via Zoom like a lot of people are doing, and at least see their lovely faces and have a great, great Thanksgiving vacation. We're nearing the end of the month, so it's time to close out this month strong. The 30th is on Monday. So we want to wrap up November, produce as much income and revenue as possible, and really get your business geared up and ready to have a strong December and start to think about 2021. I've had lots of people sign up for our webinar in 12/18. I'm going to do a 2021 blueprint webinar and workshop. I only have 100 seats, so I hope you will join us and get your seat secured so you can be on that call. It's no charge. We're not selling anything. I'm not selling anything. Just want to help you kind of get your mind wrapped around what you want to create in 2021. You know, I was speaking to a business owner the other day in the credit card processing industry, and we were really kind of brainstorming the roadblocks that they've been dealing with this year. And as we got deeper into the conversation, I realized that they were really stuck in a place of what I call scarcity thinking. And the only thing they could see in front of their eyes was what was missing in their business, right? What the roadblocks were, why they couldn't write more deals, why they couldn't get a hold of merchants, why they couldn't create solid leads or set appointments, and how their model had been turned upside down. And it was one thing after another, and I'm not saying we don't really look at the reality of the situation, because you have to look at where you're really at in order to come up with an educated way and an educated strategy and tactics to get you to where you want to go. I understand that, but when your mind is in the wrong place, sometimes we are not available to see what's possible once we break through these barriers, and that's that scarcity thinking. So what we had to do is kind of pivot and move from scarcity thinking to abundance, right? To thinking about, okay, we're in this current situation, but what are the opportunities around this situation, and how can they take advantage of these opportunities and maybe pivot their business model a little bit, or make some tweaks or changes to what they're doing or what their offer is, or how they're coming to market, how they're closing business. There's so many different things that we were talking about that we were going to work on. But, you know, I share that with you because maybe you're stuck in that scarcity thinking, right? And if you're stuck in that scarcity thinking, you've got to do something to break that pattern and get yourself to a place where you can start to look at, what can I create out of this current situation? How can I move from scarcity to abundance? And it's not just really around money. The money's great, and when the money is flowing, it takes care of a lot of things, but it doesn't take care of your marriage if it's not working, or relationship. It doesn't take care of your spirituality if you're not connected in some way to your religion or spirituality of choice, whatever that is. It doesn't help you if you don't have a relationship with your children or your kids, or you're lacking there, or you're unhealthy and you're 50 or 60 or 70 pounds overweight. You don't have the energy to go to work, right? So all these things work together, and that's kind of what we're going to talk about in the 2021 blueprint. It's mainly going to be around business, but we really need to get some clarity around, how do you want to show up in 2021, and how did you show up in 2020? Did you let this thing expose you? This virus really just tear your business apart, tear your life apart, and not really have you in a place where you could be abundant? Or did you tackle it, address it, overcome it, adapt, and still create some abundance in your life? And I would bet if you're watching this, you're probably in the second camp, where you adapted, you were flexible, you pivoted, and you were able to make some key changes in your business to get you to that place on abundance. So don't get stuck in that scarcity thinking. This Wednesday, I'll have my webinar. We're in the midst of talking about the things that we want to look at when we're considering launching a new product. Last week, I talked about profit potential. I went through a couple case studies that you could look at. If you didn't catch that webinar, please watch it. This week, we're going to talk about market research, market size, looking at the market potential of a new product when you're considering launching it. This is a great time of the year to think about adding, removing, or bringing on some new products that might create some additional revenue streams for you, or might solve that problem of getting really, really solid leads that you can close. So products just aren't about revenue. They might be about opportunities that you can create in your business around driving in more potential traffic. So join me Wednesday. We'll post that replay up. Like I said, we have 100 seats for the 1218 Blueprint call. I think 20 or 30 have been taken. I haven't even started marketing it. The Green Sheet's about to send an email out on it. So grab your seat. I would love to have you on that call. It'll be a 1 to 2 hour workshop. And let's get geared up for 2021 and get ready to dominate this new year. So have a great week with family. Once again, have a productive week. Close this month out strong. Don't let that scarcity thinking block you from doing what you need to do to get yourself in a place of abundance and thankfulness. We'll see you next week.